So before we continue, guys, I want to welcome you into today's edition of Gracious Queen Moment. Have you ever cooked this before? Remember, we use it to do like thickener for soup, but this one I want to cook it and eat it like that. It's called Indian cocoa. Indian cocoa yam. That is what we call it. So how do you eat it? Please leave it in the comment section so I know I wanted to use the egg stew for it. But for now, guys, I am very hungry and I need to eat something first before any cooking. How are we all doing today? Did you go to church? And where are you watching me from? Oh, this is something else. Please, when you join me, don't forget to say hello so I can welcome you to my live and give you a shout out. Don't stain my hand. Happy Sunday to you all. Wow, I've been here now for more than 2 minutes. I've not seen anyone to say hello to. Yeah, this is fish. Excuse me, I'm live. Because my son keeps shouting at the background. For YouTube, we think is another device. Oh my god, this is too hot. It's got bone. Yeah, it's buffering because I went off like a minute. Can you hear me now? Ah, thank you so much. In his service, God is. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. It's connected, it linked, it's working now, right? Okay, thank you, Elijah KJ Smith. Yeah, I think it was my Bluetooth. It was connected to my car. Because it's not long we came back, so it's connected. Oh my God, it's crashed my life. I'm so sorry. I've been talking all this while, not even knowing that you people were not hearing me. It was actually going straight to my car because the Bluetooth. But when I leave the car, the Bluetooth automatically leaves the car. So I don't know why it did not disconnect automatically. Yes, my darling. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for even letting me know. I was never even aware because I didn't pause anything here. So I wasn't aware that everything I was saying, nobody was actually hearing me. And people were kind of leaving like, and I was like, what's going on? Thank you and God bless you. Yes. I am talking about a whole lawmaker. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you so much. Oh my God, in his service, God is. I love you. Thank you. You're a queen. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but you're a queen. God bless you. Yeah. So I'm talking about a whole lawmaker, and the most annoying aspect of this Ned Nwoko is that he claimed to be a solicitor in the United Kingdom. In fact, a registered, oh bless you, you're ordained, it is well, a registered solicitor in England, and was married to an underage child. You got married to this underage child and lied to the public. He lied to the public that Regina was 20 years at the time he was marrying this girl. But people who knew, in fact, the reason the boyfriend of Regina did not marry Regina earlier was because the boy was waiting for Regina to clock 18. Did you see why? Yeah, that's why that boy, what's his name again? Is it Somadina? Yeah, Somadina, isn't it? That's why he did not marry Regina. He fell in love with Regina because they both were involved in a movie, and that's how they started. Thank you in his service. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, go ahead and hit it. 178 viewers. Please help me to like this video and to share it. If you're a newcomer, go ahead and subscribe. Yes, I love you so much. Thank you so much. Please go ahead and subscribe so that you will get the right information, because that is why I don't get much views, because I'm always talking about I'm a human rights advocate, and when it comes to something that infringes someone's human rights, I have to actually lay emphasis and talk about it. So this is a young girl now, and this man is kind of trying to keep her hostage. He has gone to arrest the big brother and dump the big brother in cell for about 1 week now and refusing. So the Nigerian police kind of complies with who has money. So this is one thing you see me always calling out the Nigerian police, because basically they suck. They suck. In the first place, this man should be, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, this man should be the person to be arrested. Ned Nwoko should be the one to be arrested, and not Regina Daniels' brother. They didn't do nothing. So the only reason he went and paid the SAS, they call them SAS, heavily armed police, and flew them to Lagos to go and kidnap Regina's brother and come back and dump him in cell. Why? Because he wants the sister to return back to him, and returning back to him, he will go and put him in and put her in rehab. She's not mad. Nothing is wrong with her. She just do not won the marriage, she's no longer attracted to him because obviously she was still a little baby. She was still a little girl. She didn't even know what she was getting into. There was no court marriage. There was no church marriage. There was nothing, no traditional marriage. It's just took her to the shrine and make her took an oath. That was how marriage happened. Who calls that one marriage? Would you as a father or as a mother sit down with your eyes open for a man to marry your own child like that? Please, tell us. God bless you in his service. God will bless you. I truly appreciate you. Mende, how are you? Are you from Port Harcourt? Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe here if you haven't. So the major issue we are talking about now is that this girl has walked out of the marriage because not only did this man deceived her or deceitfully got her into this mess called marriage, this man has been so abusive to this little child, has been so violent to her, and has been trying to cut her off from her family. He's been trying to cut this little girl off her family. He does not want her to communicate with any member of her family. And when she does, then he will grab the phone and seize her phone for... the information is too much. I wish I could read everything. It's on... everything is on Instagram. Everything is on Instagram, and this my phone is for Instagram. That's why I want to buy another phone. Please keep sharing my post and keep commenting, keep reacting, keep engaging so I can raise money to buy phone. I'm a single mother. I don't have any man to do anything for me. So I do everything for me and for my children. So this is one of... Okay, let me go to her, this thing. If you check it, she has 12 million followers. And this is it. She has been crying because her brother was arrested by this man and left for how long now? So this is the post she made 15 hours ago because I have not been live for a couple of hours. It says, I have a lot more to say, but let me just stop here for now. I told you people that the reason he's doing this girl, he wants to turn the girl, like she said, he wants to take him into rehab, and when he takes him into rehab, he will start giving him injection to turn him to zombie because he is scared this girl is gonna expose a lot of things, including election he did not win, including using power to grab people's land in their village. This man used power as a senator of Nigerian government to torture the king of their place and took a whole massive land. So basically, he's got 6 wives. The reason you're marrying anyhow, because you felt like you now have power in the government, anybody who go to their land will run away from you. And if you don't want, you go and bring. That is why I said Nigerian police are failing the public. They are failing the citizens. They don't work for the citizens. They are failing them continuously. Somebody will come in the name of, I'm a senator, and say, and this land is mine. Police, if you don't come, you will sleep in jail and you will die in jail. He has unalived a lot of people just to get what belongs to them. Just to get what belongs to them. And that is not what it is. So just the way he forced this little girl into marriage. I want to show you that photo now. Maybe a lot of you people don't know what we are talking about. This is her. This is the little girl he forced into marriage. With lies and lies that he is a solicitor of the Supreme Court of England and Wales. He is not. I conducted investigation here 2 days ago in front of my PA. My PA was there, and my PA was like, oh, man, you are too much. Oh. You carry people's trouble on your head. I said, yes. I remember during the time of SARS, this girl was manipulated by this same maid to come and, say things against the protesters. But now, the same SARS was used to abduct the brother and dump in jail. Did you see it? So I I made my investigation 2 days ago because I feel like it won't take me a minute to conduct investigation on this guy. I took his details, his original details that he posted on that was from Wikipedia. It's from Wikipedia. Let me show you. So I called the Supreme Court here in England, and I tried to report these matters, telling them that this is not fair because this guy called himself a solicitor of the Supreme Court, and it's a very bad image that he is your colleagues or works with you, but this is what he is doing. And they say, who is that? So this is what I found on Wikipedia. I don't know if you guys will get it. This is what I found from Wikipedia. Prince Chinedu Munyanwoke, that's his name, born 21st of December 1960, popularly known as Ned Nwoko. Meanwhile, it has been revealed that his real age now is 75 years old. So everything about him has been dodgy. Everything about him. So before you give your child to a man, don't be greedy and go for money. Go for your child's happiness, your child's peace of mind. Happiness and peace of mind in marriage is just everything. Whereby it is not, that person's future is ruined. You don't say because of this person is rich, you choke your child. So he said this man is known as Ned Nwoko. So his original name is Chinedu Munyanwoke, and he's known as Ned Nwoko. Is a Nigerian lawyer, philanthropist, and politician who serves as the senator representing Delta North Senatorial District. This is Wikipedia. If Ned Nwoko works at the Supreme Court, if he works as a solicitor at the Supreme Court of England and Wales, Wikipedia will highlight it here. But this Ned you are seeing here has been deceiving people with just what he highlighted on his profile, Instagram profile and Facebook profile, claiming to be a solicitor. But he is not. Did you see all the lies he told to convince this girl's mother that he's a big man? And he claimed to be a billionaire. He's not a billionaire. Yeah, it's just through his political allies that he's obtaining power. What made him a billionaire was running from PDP as a senator to APC. And you know what happens there? When you run from PDP or from any party to the ruling party as a senator, they will pay you 1 billion naira. If you run as a governor, you will be paid 250 billion naira. So they use this money to get all of these people. And as a poor man, because a rich man who is truly rich will not jump from one party to another party that helped you to win and become a senator. You will not run and abandon them, but because he has no money. The 1 billion that the government wanted to pay him was everything. He just want to answer a billionaire. That is how he claimed to be a billionaire. That's how he became a billionaire. It's money they paid him to join the fraudulent ruling party of APC. Now, from what we can see here from Wikipedia, there has never been anywhere you can go to Wikipedia, you can go to your Google and put Ned, N-E-D, Nwoko, N-W-O-K-O. Put it there, and Wikipedia will give you exactly what I'm having here. You will see that it was never highlighted anywhere that this man is a solicitor of the Supreme Court of England. So when I made my I got this one yesterday. When I made my investigations direct to the Supreme Court 2 days ago, they told me this person never worked with them and is not working with them. That is a full-blown lies. When he married Regina at the age of 17, this same man, Ned, came out to tell us that Regina was 20 years old. Regina was not 20. Regina was 17 years old when he married her. Would I call that marriage? No, when he defied her. Regina was a virgin. Yes. And he confirmed that Regina was a virgin because she was keeping her virginity for her boyfriend, Somadina. So she didn't want to have any intimacy until she grows to the right age and they got married. And that boy, Somadina, was waiting for her to get to the age of 18 because the boy was respecting the law. Can you imagine a young boy like that respecting the law? And this one who claimed to be a lawmaker. Have you ever seen that? And a lawmaker himself now violating the law. Imagine it's that Somadina who married, excuse me. If I hear that again, I'm going to shut that TV down. Imagine the man who claimed to be a lawmaker and breaking the law and walking freely in the streets. But a boy who understood that if he does that, he is going to end up in prison. It will be used against him that he defied an underage child and married her or got her pregnant. So this girl was saving her virginity for the boyfriend when this man jumped on through the mother. So through having the mother, yeah, he now saw the girl. So you see why, if you started watching me from the beginning, you will now see why I said, as a single mother that I am now, I find it difficult. It's never going to happen for me to bring in any man into my house, especially a man whom I believe is into women. Of course, you know that he is having 5 women and is dating you as the mother. Yes, he was having an affair with the mother of Regina Daniels. And from there, he now saw Regina, a very pretty, vibrant girl. He now switched, told the mother, if you allow me to marry Regina, I will make life, okay, I will help you to get a political role. You see, the political role he promised Regina's mother is why Regina's mother fell for him. Until today, no political role for her. Now, all she got from him is bruises, crying. Did you know what? He issued a warrant to arrest Regina's mother because she is speaking up for her son, whom he has incarcerated in the SAS prison. Because she is supporting her daughter, he now issued a warrant for the police to go and arrest Regina's mother until very dark black man called him on the phone and said, Mister, stop, don't even get there. That is the woman you arrested her child. She can say anything. He said, oh, Regina's mother was talking about his son that died in London. So according to the information that got to us, the son was on drugs and that affected his heart and he died. So that was what he heard that made him to say he want to go and arrest Regina's mother. Meanwhile, the death of his son was never even made public because he knew that the son did not do well. May his soul rest in peace. I'm not going to judge a dead person. But because of him bringing in the death of his son, I wanted to arrest everybody. And now he knows how to twist the narrative to make everybody, listen to him and beg him. Please, I am using this now to educate everyone watching me. Be careful of who you give your child. Be careful of as a single mother, be careful. If you have been in a relationship that produced children, you should know that if the man leaves you and go, God wants you to look after those children. Don't take those children for granted. Stop bringing in too many men because you'll be exposing those children to risk. You are putting their life at danger. You might decide to leave them with this man and run straight to the shop. Before you come, the man has offered that money and fingered the child. And when they start getting that big money, and then they will feel like everything is okay. I think I love it because he's giving me money. They don't know what they are doing. By the time they realize what they are doing, they will feel so betrayed, like their mother betrayed them, or like their mother did not even help them to understand what life should be. Just like it is happening right now to Regina Daniels. Let's go back again. You see, had I know is not the best thing in life. Had I know, yeah, it's a very dangerous thing. Once you get to the stage of had I know in life, believe me, you are stuck. It will take God's supernatural grace, yeah, to get you to build back yourself and forget your past. And whereby you continue to carry your past along, then you are stuck on a go slow. You know, traffic. You have caused traffic for your future. You have caused traffic for your progress. Of course, if there is a traffic on the road, vehicles will struggle to progress, to move forward. So that is what happens in the life of human beings. We all made mistakes, but don't make mistake that is too much to bear, too much to handle. Because all this man wanted was to keep locking her in the house. And whereby she refused, he will not come out to throw the game. She's on drug. She's on drug. Let's read what Regina said so you will know. So this is what she wrote. This is what she wrote few about 8 hours ago. Okay, came here 8 hours ago. It said 9th of November, right? Ned, how could you lie so openly and without even small remorse? Sorry. It's kind of sweating. Okay. He said, you know, my family has absolutely nothing to do with this. You have always tried to cut them off because of the bond we share. And now you are trying to make them look bad for no reason. Fine, I did drugs. So what? Is that even the issue between us? The moment we had a fight, you rushed to the public shouting drugs, drugs, drugs. Because you knew it would make a perfect story for the media. Something dramatic enough to distract everyone from the real issue. A father who is quick to go out in public and tarnish the image of the mother of his children is worthless. It's worthless. A mother who is quick to rush to the public to tarnish the image of the father of her children is also worthless. That is it. I am a single mother, and I saw my eyes saw my back. But does that really worth it? No. My children are my consolation. That's why when I hold them tight. When I look after them, I look after them. Does that really worth? The more you go about their talk, what you truly know is not true against the father or mother of your children, the more you create more hurt, the more you keep hurting, because you are lying just to get public attention. Let's continue. You want to find a reason to arrest everyone around me so that I will have no one left beside me. No friend, no support, no safe place to turn to. Then, when I'm completely isolated and broken, I will be forced to come back to you because I will have nowhere else to go. Okay, let's continue to read. I want you to pay attention to this thing, so that when you're dealing with, even if it is your little sister or your little nephew or anybody that is telling you I want to marry, you will put your eyes down and help to investigate who is the man. You understand? Because tomorrow, when it happens, you will surely get involved. They will call you, uncle, brother, look at what this person is doing to my daughter. Look at what this person is doing to Nkechi. Or look at what this person is doing to Miriam. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, my nephew. Oh, my cousin. Oh, my sister. You will want to go for fights. You want to go for fight. But then what do? The earlier they said, the better. From that first time, when it's happening, like everywhere is hype, everybody wants to be known for being married. Check. Is this marriage actually meant for my sister? Is it actually meant for my daughter? Is it actually meant for my niece or my cousin or anybody? Check. You can be a savior to that person, to the female person. But in this case of Regina, it was the mother. That is why everybody's blaming the mother. You let a man that is going down with you in bed enter your daughter because of money, because of promise of political role. Today, see this condition you put your own child, crying every day. This child is crying, and I'm feeling her pains because she was still a child. She didn't actually know what she was doing. Her mother was the best person to help her understand what was happening. Then her mother was after the money. She was after the money. She wasn't after her daughter's peace and happiness. You say you want me to go for rehab. I'm still reading what Regina posted. You want me to go for rehab, but you are the same Ned who always wanted me to high. Did you people understand what it means? Who always wanted me to high? He said, you are the same Ned who always wanted me to high. As in, he is the one that introduced her to drugs. He is the one that always wanted her to take drugs before they make out. He wants her to do this. Listen. May God not give your child a man that will ruin them in Jesus' name. That's my prayer for everyone watching me. God will not give your own child to a man that will destroy them. Thank you, Derej. Thank you. Thank you, Derej. God bless you. Thank you. But you are the same Ned who always wanted me to hide because, in your words, I'm sexier when I'm high. You liked me that way because it made me wide and romantic. Exactly how you wanted me to be. Exactly how he wanted her to be was to take this before they go down in bed, because he puts her on a very romantic, and makes her look wide, and that turns him on. Imagine a 17-year-old cannot turn you on without smoking that. Look at it. An old man like that. And that's what he's been doing to his other wives, that he keep marrying and remarrying and marrying. 6 wives in one house. 6 wives. He didn't find anything interesting in others that he's dying to have Regina back. Abba. Okay. Why don't you also tell them how you forced yourself on me whenever I said no? Are you people listening? This is what Regina wrote that I'm reading. Why don't you tell them how you locked me up, seized my phones, and suddenly declare me mentally unstable the moment I said I no longer want to be in this relationship? So this is now a forced marriage. Anytime Regina said she no longer wants this marriage again or this relationship again, the man will come out to call the attention of the public and tell them that Regina is mentally unstable and start, labeling her, blah, 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 just to get her. And listen again, he said, the moment I say I no longer want to be in this relationship, you called me mentally unstable. But once I change my mind just to get out of that locked room, suddenly I'm fine again. I'm no longer mentally unstable and apparently not in need of rehab anymore. So you will see it. Whenever you see me talking here, you should know that you are listening to the right person. Regina just made this like few hours ago, but this is what I have used my platform to expose. I don't need to interview Regina. I don't need to interview anybody to know that this is what the man is doing. When he talk about rehab, I say you don't force people to go into rehab, especially somebody that is still with her consciousness, with her mind. You don't force them into rehab, okay? Even in this country, I have worked as a nursing assistant. I have worked as even a security. Me, I have worked as a security. I have worked as a midwife assistant. I have worked as a health and social care professional. I have worked in, there is nothing you will tell me now, and now I'm working as a lawyer. So there is nothing you will tell me about life that I have never experienced. Yeah? You don't force, even somebody that is declared completely mentally unstable, you still cannot force them to take medications. If they refuse medication, you put it in their care plan. Refused. True or false? If you have been in this field before, please confirm what I'm saying. You put it refused. This same man called Ned Nwoko was the man that pushed her into drugs. Was the man that forced her to be taking drugs just for her to lick Cezia during when they are in bed and all those things that it makes her look wide and more attractive and like on fire. Yes. And now you want to use it against her. So he planned everything from time to keep soaking her with drugs until when she, and to the point that he keep recording it. For him to even rush to the public, to start telling the public about it, was a proof that he planned everything. He planned to gaslight this girl using drugs and mentally issue and whatever. No, we are not babies. We are not, our brain are not dull. We don't have that kind of dumb brain not to understand the game that this man has played. I can sit you here and narrate everything to you from beginning without even interviewing everybody. Because when I do my things, I do it spiritually and physically. And that is when nobody can beat me in the field of arguments. Nobody can beat me in the field of arguments. Okay? Nobody can beat me in the field of argument. And that is why you see me, I went to court to challenge my immigration issues. And the judge asked me 30 questions, look into my face. And I looked straight to the judge's face and answered him 30 good questions with a substantial answers. And he said, you merited this. Go home. I will write you. That's it. You can't beat me in what I already know. No. You cannot beat me. This man is a chronic abuser. He's abusing this young girl, abusing her. Yeah? And making the whole public to see this girl as mentally ill. How would your children even feel when they grow up to see the way you presented their own mother to the public? And then you will say, aha, the woman has started, she has started ruining his image. She has started gaslighting him and blah, 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 blah. He wants the children to believe rubbish. And I mean, it's not really going to make sense, because in the end, the children will grow up. Social media is never going to die. They will still see everything. Please go ahead and subscribe if this is your first time. Like this video and share this video, because people need to learn. We have young generations growing now who don't even know what is lying ahead of them. They need to actually learn. You need to have people to learn how to help their young ones so that they don't make a mistake that will cost their joy and their happiness. Let's continue to read. Elijah. Right, that thing you're doing there now is not really what I want. Why don't you also tell them that all your wives and ex-wives are on drugs? Are you people hearing what I'm hearing? Jesus is Lord. So did you see what Ned has been doing? All his wives and ex-wives are all on drugs. So when he marries them at that tender age, he will introduce them. He will introduce them to drugs and then use it against them. And then when he wants to marry another wife, he said, my wife was on drug and I cannot cope with her drug habits. I can't cope, so I really needed another wife because now she's lost her mental health and I don't want her to harm me. Jeez. So this is the kind. So Regina is now exposing everything, including the fact that he married her at the age of 17. An old man of over 60 years married her at the age of 17. Bless you, my queen Eva. I love you. Thank you, Evo Dembolo. Why don't you also tell them that all your wives and ex-wives are on drugs? Hey, Jesus. And can you be kind enough to explain to them why that is? Remember, before I started reading this, she wrote, I have a lot more to say, but let me just stop here for now. I can only thank God that I found strength in that same house you tried to destroy me. I just feel so ashamed that all these had to come out in the messiest way. That is what Regina wrote. That is it before I started reading this. Okay. Why don't you also tell them how you locked me up and doctors to inject me with drugs meant for people with bipolar disorder? Regina don't even have bipolar. Regina don't even have any mental health issue. Thank you, Maria Tambaji. Thank you. When I said it then, you know, anytime I come out and tell the truth, people will lambast me. People will curse me out. Like, you cannot stop me from telling the truth. When Regina got married to this man, I was the person that said, this girl is 17 years old. Why is the mother allowing her to go for this old man? And people say, are you stupid? Regina is 20, not 17, like they are the mother. Now, the child has come out to tell how old she was when this man married her. Why don't you tell them how you took my phones for weeks just because you hate that I talk to my family a lot? Remember, you said Nate locked her up and locked the doctor to inject her with drugs meant for people with bipolar disorder. This is what a little child is going through. You have never seen me act incoherent, stumble, or lose control. So just stop. Every problem you have had started when I no longer wanted you. Whether sober or even high, stop using the drugs narrative to create distraction. Tell people the truth. I understand, Sha. You are feeling rejected and hurt, and you are struggling to make peace with the fact that it's all over. Have you people now heard it? Have you people now heard it from the horse's mouth? If you follow me on Facebook, you will read everything I have written before now. Then you will know why. That I am a pro when it comes to dealing with human rights issues. You don't need me to ask questions. I do my investigation spiritually, and then you observe what is happening physically, and then present my analysis. I'm not that baby. In any field I go in with my full chest. Let me make this very clear. No matter how much you think you spent on me, it can never equal the value of the time I gave you. My prime years, my energy. Did you hear her? She said my prime years, her prime years. He, Ned Nwoko, took her prime years. That was because she was 17 years old. My prime years, my energy, and my career opportunities, I sacrificed while being with you. And for the record, I would have filed for divorce long ago if there was ever a legal marriage between us. We were never married. Please look at what I'm reading here. That's what Regina wrote that she posted a few hours ago. We were never married in any court of law, or no documents were signed. Leave me alone, Ned. Marriage is not by force. Love is not by force. Stop trying to control what no longer belongs to you. May God help this little girl. This is why Ned wants to destroy her and the whole of her family. This is why Ned is arresting every member of her family. As I speak to you now, her elder brother is still in jail, locked up in a dark room. I have seen the photo of where he's locked up. It's not very good. And what he is saying in his defense is that, oh, he posted a picture. Look at him making a threat in my family, threatening my domestic staff. I did not see any threats in that video. Ned, you are a chronic liar, manipulator. Yes. That boy did not, somebody come to make a threat in your family. That was, a police officer was there, or a soldier carrying gun and watching and moving around. And he came to make a threat. He did not arrest him straight away. Everybody was there laughing at him because he came and noticed that you were violent on the sister. He literally punched the sister, beat the sister up. Now you can see it all over the girl's face, all over Regina's face. Yes. You see it all over her face. Nobody will see that kind of thing happen to their sister and will not rake. He said, if I come back here next time, or if this happened, that is not a threat. Or he said, if you do this again to my sister. He did not come there with a knife. He did not come there smashing your cars. I even saw Regina's little child, the little one, playing out there around him. He did not sound violent. He was only expressing his concerns that the sister was abused. The sister was physically abused by the so-called husband who claimed to be a lawmaker. So in a same country, like where I live right now in the United Kingdom, if a lawmaker like a MP, member of parliament, is seen physically abusing the partner, you are finished. You are going down straight away. I mean, that would be your end. The news will carry it. You are gone. You are no more an MP. But in Nigeria, it's the center of all impunity. As long as you're in power, do whatever you like. Abuse a woman as much as you like. It is welcomed. So, which is why Sowore is saying it. That the UK legal system should ban him. I don't know why he is flaunting himself as a solicitor, as a lawyer in the United Kingdom, that he's not. He's not. If you are funding a law firm, does not make you a lawyer. It's just like you don't know how to make clothes. You open a fashion house and employ people. Employ people to be... You are still not a tailor because you can't make clothes. Any day they leave, your fashion house will collapse. Okay? Yeah. Or maybe he bought that certificate from Nigeria. It's possible he bought it from Nigeria and then register it. Because it has not been shown that he studied law in any UK university. No. Just like I have my own certificate now. If you talk rubbish, I will just flash it on your face. So what do you want? That's it. When that certificate is given to you, it means you are qualified now to practice. Go ahead. Whether you want to be self-employed like me or you want to work for anybody, go ahead. He can't prove that. And when I investigate... Shut up, Canary King. his brother invaded where? The same place that he used to go and come back. You are so stupid. People like you are the reason that Nigeria is in shambles. It's people like this. God punish you, idiot. You are such an idiot. You see them? That's the people that comes to report my page. It's people that doesn't want the truth that is coming out of here. These people we are punished even from birth. From the day their father released that spermatozoa into their mother's womb that formed the idiot in them, that is the day. That is it. When they hear the truth, it itches them, itches their brain. They want to discredit you before everybody and make everybody feel like you are not telling the truth. I don't know why I did not even see the idiot. I don't understand. His sister's house. And he go there and say he invaded with what? With cutlass? With gun? With did he come there with other Aboro boys or like gangsters? How did he invade? Do you even, some of them don't even understand the meaning of invasion, like invaded. When they hear invaded, they borrowed English, a borrowed language. I'm good, Joy Carrera. Thank you, darling. He has been writing nonsense, dangerous phonics. Thank you so much. Imagine somebody, we didn't even know what was happening. It was him that came out in public and started writing nonsense. That was how we knew everything. Oh, Regina is on drugs. I need to go for rehab. Who asked you? This girl has sounded calm, clear, everything. You can see her very clean and everything. She's on drugs, but you keep flying with her to every business. And the next one, he's now coming out to tell the whole world, hey, he spent money to train his brother in the university. He rented a flat and furnished it for the brother. You should be cool enough in jail for defiling 17-year-old and forced her into marriage that she did not understand. You took her into a shrine to go and make her swear an oath that she didn't even know what she was doing. You were giving her things to say, take this, eat it. Oath! That's what she went to do. And you washed her legs, washed everything. Now the girl is matured enough. She doesn't want to remain in this abusive. Not only did you not marry her legally, you didn't marry her as in proper marriage was never done. Because do you know what he's doing? He was trying to protect everything that belongs to him. Chidebe, thank you so much. I'm good. He was trying to protect everything. He doesn't want to marry the girl so that during divorce, Regina will not have anything from him to go with. He claimed he bought Regina a house in Asaba. Go and check that house. It's in Ned Nwoko's name. Oh. It's not in Regina's name. Everything he claimed he bought for Regina is in his name. Everything are in his name. Not even one single thing in that girl's name. Even the car they are driving. Not one car he bought there is in that girl's name. Everything, so that if she doesn't want him again, she will go with empty hand. She will go empty-handed. Yes, Charity. Yeah, we've been praying. But prayer without action is dead. Because people are very, 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 very used to falling for that lying tricks. Some people will come out with lies to deceive the public. And once that lie spread, the whole public will start dancing to it. Amen. Amen, Notuli. Thank you so much. Once the lie spreads like this, once it spreads, everybody like, oh, is this who Regina is? Oh, this girl is into drugs. Waiting. He's the one that introduced this girl into drugs. Yes. I asked immediately he wrote that. I did not even respond to him. I used my platform. And I asked, wait a minute, oh. Ned said that Regina is on drugs. Was Regina on drugs before he took her? Because he think everybody on this social app is dumb. That you just come like this, you will come and chip in one big blow of lie and want everybody to receive the blow on their face. No, I won't. I'm not that type. I'm not that type, and that's why I will always use my platform, yeah, to educate people who don't know. Because tomorrow it could be your grandchild, your granddaughter, that somebody come out openly to come and talk ill of them. And then everybody will start buying it. And then do you know that could cause depression and make somebody to end their life? It could cause somebody to go and end their lives. Because obviously everybody has just bought to that and nobody wants to listen to you again. Nobody wants to listen to you again. Olatorere, God bless you, my darling. Nobody wants to listen to you again. This world is going upside down. People don't want the truth on this platform. Meanwhile, this platform was designed for informations to come. Then which information are you buying to? Which information are you actually taking? For you not to take the wrong information, that's why I'm here, to give you the right information. This man is abusive and now want to use drug to cover up. What moral right has it got to keep Regina's brother in prison till now? What? For what? Why would anybody come to support that? That if it is your child, that is okay. It should happen. Somebody's child, you want to lock this boy. Why? Why did you lock him? Initially, he said the reason he locked him, that he's not going to release him until Regina Daniels comes back home and then go into rehab. That was it. He's not going to release him until Regina Daniels comes back and go into rehab and go and be taking drugs that will turn her to a zombie. That was it. And Regina said, I am done with you. She's moved on and moved to Lagos, bought herself a house. Whether she rented it or she bought it, but it is her house. She said, this is where I could call my own. So if actually you bought a house for Regina, why did she go and buy a house? She didn't get nothing from this man. And to talk of the fact that she gave him 2 handsome boys. 2 handsome boys. She gave him 2 boys. Let's forget about the past that, yes, they bragged about this marriage, they did everything. She was a child. She didn't even know what she was doing. The mother was pushing. Because of what? Ned Nwoko promised the mother a political role. I will give you this office. I will make sure you get this office. I will make sure, trust me, I'm a dangerous man. I fight. Do you know how many people in Delta States Ned has collected their land and jailed them? Even the ones that were tied, the ones that were kidnapped and never returned back. You people don't know what is happening. He can't accept rejection, trauma, peace. May God bless you, darling. May God bless you. That is what she wrote here. He can't accept rejection. Now he's trying to say, oh, I spent this money. I have given her mother 100 million in 2 years. Excuse me. Wait. At my prime age, 17 years, you took me and for 2 good years, all you could give my mother is 100 and something million. Not even up to like 500 million or up to 1 billion. At my prime, I'm that expensive though. I'm that expensive. We can't give it to my mother because I can give my mother more than that. So if I should say yes to you, that's young age, 17 years old. If my mother pushed me into you, it means it's because you're gonna give more, and you still have the audacity to come out. Oh, probably he thought Regina was sold to him. He took Regina as a slave. Listen, you are my slave. You were sold to me by your mother. So you have to sit down and take whatever I say you should do it. If you go, I am going to. Did you know that this is the same word that all these pedos in the African communities used to threaten a child. When they defy the child, they will say, if you tell anybody, I will tell them that you are this. I will tell them you are that. I will buy your father. I will buy your mother. I will make your father and your mother to sleep in prison. I will. Threat, threat, threat. That is the way they defy young, underage children, females in Nigeria and in Africa. I will do this. I will do that. You will see. You will that. They will keep threatening them. And each time they want to get on them, they want to make out with them, and those children say, no, I don't want. He said, you don't want. Okay, see what I will do to you. That is just what Ned is doing is what the men does to the women in Africa, in Nigeria. Let me say Nigeria, which is where I was born. That is what the men do to them. That is how they maltreat the females. That is how women cannot get a strong position in the government. A woman cannot be a president of Nigeria. Only that once a woman become a leader of the House of Assembly. Did you see what they did to that woman? I wish somebody knows the name of that woman and pop it down here. See how they conspired against her, squeeze her and pieces her and throw her away. Conspired against her, accuse her of what she did not do. Please, you push, take your position. He is a senator, so he is supposed to do all manner of ugliness on this girl and her family, and we should just ignore it, right? It is okay, right? We should just clap that he is doing all manner of impunity, everything on them as a senator, as a lawmaker. By now he's supposed to have lost all his jobs. The president, that sleepy Tinubu, supposed to have said, Ned Nwoko is dismissed. Dismissed straight away. Why is he still there? Using the police that are being paid with taxpayers' money. And that is why they said to you, in Nigeria, once you give money to police are on your side. Because this boy did not do anything. He did not commit anything against Ned. All these fallacies he's throwing here and there. To me, if you bring it to my desk now, the kind of questions I don't want to ask here, the kind of questions I will ask him, because if I throw that question there, he will know that I am a very learned person, and he will go and prepare against that question. So that if he's been asked, he will present force, and then he will go and start bribing people. Please, you will help me to say this. I will give you this amount of money. Please, you will help me to say that. That's why I don't want to throw that question. Otherwise, I could have thrown that question. Because he said he came to threaten you in your house. That's your in-law. It's not like a friend of Regina. Or it's not like a man that Regina went just rush out to the road to go and cry to. No. Even if Regina rushed out to go and cry to somebody, that person has the right to say, what is happening? Why are you treating her like that? What's the problem? The person has the right to say, you don't have to hit a woman. Of course, you don't have to raise your hand on a woman. Regardless. Regina needs help. And that is why she left. She did not ask you, I want to leave this marriage. I want you to give me this amount of money. I want you to give me this house. I want you to give me this so that I will live with my children. No, she just left because obviously she don't want her corpse to be carried out of the relationship. She don't want her corpse to be carried out of that house. She left when she's still alive. And people were now coming to say, she deserved it, because that time she was this, she was that. No, she cannot try that in Western world, Chioma. He cannot try that. Ned cannot try it. Why did you think that Ned did not come to marry Regina in England? Till today, did he give Regina British citizenship? No, he did not. Did he allow Regina to come and have a baby here? No. He made sure that Regina did not have a baby here, so that even if in the future, the child cannot stand as a British citizen, as a born British citizen, to fight him. Obviously, if you're not born British and you have their pali, you have their passport, anytime they can chuck you away and take that passport away from you. But once you are born here, you have 100% stand to finish everything. This old man was so crafty, conniving this girl. Oluchi, I love you so much, darling. Connived her. Use dead brain on her. Thinking, I will make sure that she did not have any stronger ground against me. But now look at it. No. Because if we all say, let's shut up and leave them. After all, the mother liked it. After all, this. After all that. If we say let's shut up, then men will start pulling their muscle and doing whatever they like with women. See what they did to Senator Natasha Akpoti, a woman in the Senate, and the Senate president want to have an affair with her, and she refused. I'm not working for you. The public voted me into power. They trusted me with their safety. Why did you want me to have an affair with you? For you to allow me sit where I want to sit, for you to allow my prayer to be heard. Yeah, because when they are presenting something that needs doing, it's called prayer. But he will not allow her to present anything. Anything that needs doing, the Senate president refused her. Why? Because she refused to sleep with him. Because she refused to allow him on her. And this lady continued to endure until she could no more endure. Then she decided to raise her voice and they say, shut up, you're a woman. You're a woman. If a man say open, open. If a man say do this, do it. You're a woman. If you want to be heard, you need to. That is why you see so many women working in those sectors claiming to be married has been defied by those men. Those men you see around them there, they have been defied. And when we come out to talk to condemn this kind of immorality, somebody will say, what's their business? What is their business? It is my business because I've got children that I don't want to face that kind of crap in the future. I've got my little nieces. I've got nephews. I've got family in Nigeria. Okay? If I don't condemn it because it's not my own close relative, tomorrow it could be my own close relative. May God bless you. Thank you for the red hearts. Tomorrow it will be my own close relative. And they say that thing is so that time that you did not talk about, now it has reached you. So when you see this kind of thing, you see this kind of video, and you refuse to share it, and because you say it's not your own relative. After all, is it your business? When they are eating their money, one day it will get to you. Because you don't know the kind of child that you have given birth to. You could grow up to be as beautiful as Regina. And one old rich man who claimed to be, who is hiding under the influence of allies to claim I'm a billionaire, will now come on that your beautiful, eloquent, and everything you need in a girl. To say, I want to marry her. I understood that the reason some young girls goes to marry an elderly person is because the man will look after them. But when you marry this kind of elderly man that is not even giving you what you need in the love industry, and he's still so violent, what does that really mean? He's not even giving you the money. You're not. If he's giving Regina the money, do you think Regina will ever consider going out again to go and do movies? If he's actually truly giving Regina enough money, I don't think this girl will still want to go out. After all, he's got enough. If you give her 100,000 today, You want the whole world to hear about it. You give her 20,000 today. You want the whole world to hear about it. Oh, they were actually hyping the fact that when he paid $100,000, that he paid $100,000 in one Christmas like that into Regina's account. And Regina came out to announce it. And Regina came out to announce it, to thank him, to appreciate $100,000. And everyone was saying, hey, when you are eating your dollar, you were praising him, calling him your life, your king, your this. But that is what Nigerian women are, suffering and smiling. They are suffering in that marriage. But they're still trying to make people feel like they are enjoying the marriage. Because if you don't, they will call you bad names. That was what Regina was actually doing. And people say, oh, he gave you $100,000 for Christmas. Have you ever heard Regina actually come out shouting and screaming, oh, my husband paid me another money? That was the only 100,000. Now let me tell you about that 100,000. Because people don't know that Ned Nwoko was a poor, wretched man, struggling to walk in England and survive. He only forced himself in Nigeria. You people don't know what he does that got him into politics. He did not get into politics because he wants to get into it. He gets into it through runs way. Yeah. Laundering money for the politicians. That is how he became a politician. Of course, they had to compensate him with a huge position for him not to expose them. Millions and billions of dollars, you see them smuggle out of Nigeria. Ned Nwoko was one of the money smugglers, laundering money. Yes, that is it. And the money he paid into Regina's account, that Regina was kind of, you see this video, you see why I say you should save this video? It's because Regina will talk about what that money, you see that money? Regina will talk about it one day for everybody to know the truth. Because he said to you people, while I was reading for you now, he said, let me just stop here, that she has a lot to say. That money was through Azza. He used Regina Daniels' account to collect that money. That is why you are hearing Regina said, and I gave him $50,000 for election. So Azza, through Azza, Regina's Azza, that was Azza money, fraud money. If you don't understand what Azza is, it's fraud money that he used Regina's account to collect. And Regina gave him back 50,000 in the name of, it is for election. No, me and Regina knows that. Is that Azza money? And he takes 50% of it. That is the truth. Now go and tell Ned that we know everything he's doing. That we know how he became a billionaire. If you started watching me from the beginning, you will know, you will tell what I said, how he became a billionaire. Yeah. So if you didn't start watching me, that's why you have to subscribe, so that when next we come here, you'll be live early. You will know, or you go back and watch it. Then you will know how he became a billionaire. A true-made billionaire. What business does Ned has? What business do you think Ned is doing to become a billionaire? An American billionaire will come out now to tell you, I am a billionaire. When you look and search, you will find out that truly this person is a billionaire. A British billionaire will come out and tell you, I'm a billionaire. And when you look, what made you a billionaire? The person will show you actually what made them. Yes, Queen. Queenie, God bless you. It's better to be with a hard-working man with good character than a rich man that beats you with bad character. God bless you. God bless you. Yes, exactly, Maria Tamba. Regina knows a lot. And that's why she said, I have a lot to say. But let me drop this one. It was Azza money. Ned Nwoko. Haba. To put hand inside his money and give Regina $100,000. So his other wives, uncle, Everybody will start collecting $100,000 now. Are they not all wives? Oh, you gave $100,000 a girl you did not even properly marry. When he has his white woman, is it Moroccan woman that he married? Did you not see how that one chained him and has been following him? That guy, that girl, that woman has not been happy since Regina came there. That Regina came and took him, and all the attention now went to Regina. And the people think that all those things glittering, we are gold. No, we know. It's only who doesn't know. Immediately Regina came out to do that announcement, I knew. Ned, he said, I did not even know. As that money, I made it clear. Martin Ugochukwu, I said to you, it is Yahoo money. Oh, that she didn't even know that my Odogu paid her, have paid $100,000 into the money sitting in her account for how many days that she did not even know. How did you not know? Money came to your account. You get alert now. That's a wide lie, though. That was when Regina was under the influence of Ned. Manipulation. Okay, now just go and announce that I paid you this money, so that the Nigerian bank will not ask her, how did you get this money? Obviously, it's just an ordinary person like you now. Yeah? We have that kind of money in your account. And the next minute, the police will cross you to say, how did you make that money? But if it is all those, that is what I called legalized fraud. Those ones who claim to be in the government, that are stealing from every angle to fill their accounts, and has all the top police officers as their boys. They will never ask them. Anyhow they got it is their business. They will never. But you now, they will go and work on the night shift, day shift, do extra work, do this, fill your account with that kind of money. They will come to tell you, provide us proof of how you made this money. And you think Nigeria is going to get better. It's not going to get better. I pray that Regina will get justice. Night Nwoko release Regina's brother. Nigerian government, shame on you. Nigerian police, shame on you, because people keep failing us. Which is why Trump is coming. Why did you think Trump is coming? And he is coming. If you think it's a joke, you are joking with yourself. It's because all of these things, they have tried their best to stop all of this from happening, but it's not stopping. They have tried their best, but up to now, they are not ready to stop. The US has been pumping billions of dollars given to the APC governments, given to them to stop terrorism. What happened? They are using it to romance terrorists. Because obviously Tinubu used terrorists to rig election. These are the terrorists. He is paying the money that the US is giving to them to support poor people who have no money to eat. And every day, did you see why every day the Nigerian government is making news that they have disbursed 300 and something billion to Nigerians? Why did you think they are making those news? It's because the money was from international aid, foreign aid. For you, for them to give to Nigerians, for them to share it to them, make sure to lift them from poverty. That is money that the international communities, the foreign aid is given to Nigeria to lift Nigerians out of poverty, give to small businesses to improve their businesses, give to people, other people at home with no pension, with nothing to survive, give them money. They squandered it, use it to push into terrorism and start making malicious announcements, fake announcements. We have disbursed 350 billion. Go to my Facebook page. You will see it. I was posting it for you people, asking you, have you received your own? Do you know how much they claim they have disbursed recently? Oh, the Nigerian soldiers has dismantled the terrorist-based lies just to confuse United States that they are working. But no penny they gave to any Nigerian. Instead, he is coming to increase tax Whether you're working or you're not working, you will be paying £11.50. $11.50 every month as task. So if you're not working, you are going to cut, if you're a woman, cut your cleats and use it for money. Now, to pay Tinubu £11.50, so he will be able to pay the terrorists, because that's where all the money is going. It's not for you. People are dying, no food to eat. Females find job, they will chase you away because they want you to keep opening your toto. You are doing the job, but it's not like you're not there to do the job. You are doing the job using your brain to make sure that this place improves. But they want you to give your toto before you continue to work there. Pay you money 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. They are still owing people salary. They are still owing people salary. They don't want to pay. Why did you think they are still owing people salary? Because they want you to open your body. So they will use you. They will defile you. That is what got Regina Daniels into this. Does Regina Daniels' mother need somebody to introduce you into, to get you a political role for you to become a politician? That is her own the dumb aspect of Regina Daniels' mother, Rita Daniels. Is because she think for her to get it, you have to sell your daughter to a midget. Yeah? You have to sell your daughter to a midget to get it. Or you have to... Now her daughter is crying every day. You're happy. Did you see why my mother was pushing me to marry? Did you see why my mother was pushing me to marry at the age of 14? And I refused. If I had married that man now, then, and then give birth to children, and he beat me doka like for no significant reason, and I run away, my children will be hanging somewhere suffering. Because they will not allow you to go with your children. The man takes the children and leave you frustrated. You are the one that carried the pregnancy for 9 months, but you wouldn't even be allowed to see your own child. So when you find yourself in this Western world where women are in charge and in power, do thanksgiving to God. Like they are saying, go and write the list of your thanksgiving, things you want to thank God for, which is what Bishop Oyedepo said. The first thing you should go and write, if you live in this Western world, is God, thank you for bringing me to this Western world. It is one big education of its own. It opened your eyes. Did you know who is doing that? It's my racist neighbor. That man, anytime he hears me talk here, you go and start making noise. He's trying to distract my life. That's what he's doing now. He's a racist man. That is it. Go and write it. Say, God, thank you for bringing me to the Western world. Nobody can bully your child. I have all my 3 children are born and bred British. Who born you? You can't bully them. You will face it squarely. You cannot marry my child, my daughter, and bully my child. Oh, the other ones we say, did you actually have a second thought of our mother before doing anything? Because you don't need us to come and fight for our sister. Just leave. We'll leave you with our mother, and our mother will put you where you belong. Yeah, I am that kind of person. Yeah, I am that kind of person. In this city where I live, even the police knows who I am and what I can do. So whenever anything happens to do with me and the police are very careful with me. Yeah. At some point, they will tender apology to me. And how many times? Of course. Because I know my worth. I don't look for anybody's trouble. But if you look for my own, I will ask you, did you intentionally decide to look for my trouble? Or it was a mistake? That is it. Ned Nwoko is an abuser. Ned Nwoko has lied in many ways, including going on his Instagram and Facebook bio to put that he is a solicitor of the Supreme Court of England and Wales. Bloody lies. England might be suing him for portraying himself as one of them and causing them bad names. That is so bad. Welcome, Martin Ogochukwu. God bless you, my darling. Yeah. They could sue him at any time. Watch it. Because a lot of people are calling what do you call it? Supreme Court. I was one of the people that called. And the man was getting pissed off. He said, why did people calling this place? Like, what is it? Who is this person you are talking? We don't know this person here. We don't know him, and he's never worked here. Ned Wonko deceiving the whole world that he works at the Supreme Court. Look at you. You work at the Supreme Court and you are always in Nigeria. You're always in Nigeria and you work at the Supreme Court. Hey, wonder shall never end. People are easily deceived though. People easily, just because somebody is using his friends he used to smuggle money for, we give him escorts, give him anything he wants whenever he's in Nigeria. Of course, if I go to Nigeria now and I need escorts, I know of my people that works in there that will bring me escorts. I have people at the top. As in, it's just to make call to say, I'm coming, oh, I need escorts to get to this place or that place. They will come and pick me from the airport. Everything is done. I don't need to buy a car. I will use official car of the government. If I go there, and you won't know it's me. Ah, Jesus, have mercy. You go deceiving people just for people to think you are he has power. Oh. He will deal with Regina. He will do with this. No, Regina is still speaking. She's still saying her truth. You will still hear more. And take down everything you have heard from here today. You will be hearing it one after the other from Regina, because Regina is getting more power now that she has realized that this man is not even whom he said he was. Oh, I thought he said he is a lawyer of the Supreme Court of... No. So this man deceived me, and I find that he is not. You will see. You will see. Now she's gained her power. She will talk. She will talk. If we don't give our voice to protect the vulnerable young ones, yeah, they will grow up to become violent against us, because in them, they will feel like, I expected you people to protect me. I expected you people to help me out. But you people mocked me. You people let me go into mistake. You people mocked me, used it against me. Which is what Regina is going through today. It will not be your portion or the portion of anybody that relates to you. Because this is absolutely inhuman. Treating human beings like this. You grabbed somebody's son, you go and dumped him in a dark room, in prison. That is how he used to lock Regina. So now he can't get hold of Regina. He's locked the brother. What he did to the brother now is what he normally does to Regina. You see? Regina has said it. So he has been used to locking somebody for something to change, for you to accept, for him to penetrate you. You have to use force. He has to use force. Is that the right thing? Is that the right thing for a lawyer? A lawmaker. Here in Nigeria, lawmakers are seen as senators. They operate the same system as America. They are seen as senators. Here in the United Kingdom, our lawmakers, we see them as MPs, members of parliament. Yeah. Is that what a lawmaker, somebody that should make a law that we all should adhere to, is that what he should be doing? God bless you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me. And stay tuned by subscribing here, because I will be coming back to update you people on this. While we are waiting for Trump to hasten up and eliminate. Bear in mind that everyone coming out to condemn Trump for trying to go to Nigeria and eliminate the terrorist dens are the sponsors. All the international communities, all the countries coming to work with Tinubu, and they are the ones sponsoring terrorism, and the fact they are paying Tinubu trillions of dollars every month is why Tinubu allowed them to do whatever they like with the people of Nigeria. I can't wait for Trump to invade so that all these shenanigans will stop. All this marrying underage girls and making them regretting their lives in the future will stop. Thank you. And God bless you. My name is Grace. Good afternoon.